Hi guys. Um, been thinking on this PC with a CMOS problem. There could be a slight possibility that there is a problem with graphics drivers, and that's why it's not showing the BIOS at the very beginning. But it will still boot up fully and go into a desktop. So what I'm going to try and do is install a basic Windows 10 on this machine on this SSD. Then I'm going to swap it with the other SSD on the machine that's got a BIOS problem and see if I can get the BIOS to boot up. If it doesn't do that, it still won't come up with the BIOS. It's a way of getting another operating system on that machine anyway. I'll just change it to Arch on the original hard drive and pop in the drive and see what happens there. Right now I'm going to go through and start the Windows 10 install. This drive always seems to do this with the BIOS logo on this machine, on this USB stick, on this Windows 10 install media. Don't ask me why, but it does. Eventually it'll come up, hopefully. Famous last words. But also this the USB on this machine is really slow, so just got to be patient, should I say. So I'm going to stop it here. Once we get into the Windows installation, I'm going to pop back up there. Right on cue, it comes up as soon as I stop, so I've just come straight back in. So it's just going to be a standard install. So because this machine, I don't have a third Windows 10 key, I'm just going to go through as unactivated. So I'll go Windows 10 Pro, why not? Yeah, standard terms and conditions. Install. So now I need to delete this partition. Delete that partition. And now it's all unallocated. Hit the next one, it'll format itself anyway. So it'll create a new partition and format itself on this drive. So now it's going to go through sorting out the file system, getting the installation done, and yeah. So again, I'm going to cut it off and get back to you once it's almost done. Right, here we are at the usual setup for Windows 10. It's going to be on a local account, is this one. Just can't be bothered messing about too much with it. No password. Just can't be bothered with it. Usual stuff I go through. Give the minimum you can. I'm not going to bother with Cortana either. Excuse me. So now it's just going to run through again. Next bit. Now it's all I've told it what to do. So I'll get back to you once I'm on the desktop of Windows. Okay, I'm now on the desktop on a minimum Windows 10 install. Hopefully it will boot up the internal graphics card. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. So I can actually access the BIOS. If that happens, it means the machine's fixed. If not, it means that the BIOS truly is knackered. And I'll be ordering, well, I've already ordered a new machine regardless. So this could be a mess about PC for me. So I'll come back to you when I'm about to switch the other PC back on and see if it works. Right, okay, I've now switched the machine off, transferred the SSDs around, and now ready to boot this machine up. Let's see what happens. Whilst I'm doing that, I'll pop that down, the volume down a little bit because it might be a little loud. And just waiting for it to switch on now. Still at the moment it doesn't look like there is any sort of BIOS screen, but I may have to update drivers on this Windows on both of them before it starts kicking in. We've just got to wait for it as well to boot up into Windows and see if we get any sort of screen, which isn't looking no, I don't think he's going to let me do that at all. God damn it. I think I should have got a screen by now. So I can't even put a different hard drive in now. So yes, definitely something wrong here. Possibly can get it up and running on this IGP one at the moment. So I'm going to just flip one of the cables on from the graphics card to the back of the PC and see if we can get a screen up that way. Okay, now taking the graphics card out, doing another reset just in case, and at the moment it's just doing its 3 cycles till it switches on. Hopefully I can get it to boot up into Windows. That should be the last cycle now. Nope, going back on again. Doesn't look like it's going to let me pop it up at all. So yeah, it's definitely, this BIOS is completely knackered. Got one last try on this one, and that's putting the graphics card back in as it stands. The BIOS just doesn't seem to want to flash or reset. Well, it's always wanting the graphics card in for it to actually boot onto a desktop. So I'm going to pop the graphics card back in, see if I can then now get it moving. Okay, graphics card's popped back in. Final attempt at this working. Let's see what happens. Again, this isn't looking promising. Looks to me like it's just not going to work at all with a separate hard drive, so I can't even do anything with it from what I can gather. Oh, it might help if I actually put the right. Bear with me a second, guys. Just realised something. And no, it doesn't look like it's going to have it in any way, shape or form. And you can stop falling. absolutely nothing on this new hard drive, so it's not going to work at all. Just give me a try something here. I've got some flashes going on the hard drive LED. And absolutely nothing. So I think what's going to have to happen is I'm just going to have to put that SSD back in, and I'm stuck with that, literally. Because it's not even giving me a display out. I do have a feeling the BIOS is completely knackered. But I do also have a feeling it's something to do with drivers. But end of the day, new machine's on the way. Probably just scrap this, get whatever parts I can out of it. It's still a decent graphics card in there, still decent RAM, SSD, hard drive, power supply unit even, though it's a decent spare one. So it's not a complete waste. But anyway, I'm going to pop the other SSD into the machine now and see if I can pop it, jump back up into Navara. So bear with me again. I'm going to switch this machine off again. Now I've not been able to see anything. I've just got to press and hold it till it switches off, which it has done. And I'm now going to pop Navara back in. Well, Navara hard drive back in anyway. Right, that's done. Just hit the power button and let's see if we can get onto the desktop. So at least I have this other machine to use until the new one comes for now. At least I'm going to have a couple more videos setting that other new machine up. Yep, straight into the desktop. So I've got a feeling it could be to do with drivers. It's stumping me and it's bugging me. But it is what it is. I don't know what I can do with this machine now. Maybe unplug it, chuck it in a cupboard for a couple of months and have another look later on, see if anything changes. But another thing that's I've noticed started happening as well is the USB 3 ports at the front of the machine are no longer working. Well, 2 of the 4 aren't. Also, there was something else that wasn't working properly either. I can't remember what it was now. But it just, parts of it just seems to be dying slowly. So I do think it is the actual board. So what may happen is I'll keep an eye out for a new board for it and possibly just fit it and then just have it as a spare. But anyway, thanks for the journey, guys. It is one of those things, just hasn't worked out this time.